This graphic specifically showing Von Miller getting after right tackle Austin Jackson of the Miami Dolphins. I think it's safe to say that Von Miller is getting a lot of success lining up on the left side of the scrimmage. Therefore, we could predict that he's going to be going against the Jacksonville Jaguars right tackle in this matchup. Von Miller, who is back to his Hall of Fame ways, is here for the Buffalo Bills at an 86 overall rating. We all know the burst and get off that Von Miller has, and he's going to be matched up against a 70 overall Anton Harrison, who's only in his second year. He only has 1 year of experience in the NFL. At 70 overall, going against Hall of Fame Von Miller. I think Von Miller has a huge chance to ball out this Monday night against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And you really look at Anton Harrison, his size at 6'5", 315 pounds. Really, I mean, 73 overall speed, acceleration is 79. But when you consider Von Miller and his burst, his bend, it's awfully hard for these long tackles to get their hands on Von Miller. And I think we're going to be able to exploit this. For Greg Cosell, Trevor Lawrence really struggles with traffic around his feet, with Trevor Lawrence having to escape the pocket. If we force him out of the pocket with pressure like Von Miller, Greg Rousseau, and this prolific defensive line, I really think Trevor Lawrence is going to be in for a tough day against Von Miller in this Buffalo Bills defense. Now for the Jacksonville Jaguars, we can see their nickel cornerback, their starter nickel cornerback is Jarrian Jones. When we take a look at Jarrian Jones, we can see that he's 70 overall, he's 6 foot, not a lot of experience either. You could go down here, he's got 0 years of experience. So Jarrian Jones is a rookie going against our guy, Khalil Shakir, who's 77 overall. We all know what Khalil Shakir is all about. I think he is absolutely dynamic. Slot wide receiver for the Bills going against a rookie in the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think Shakir, he's been here. He has 2 years of experience, now in year 3 for Bills Mafia. Clearly a lot more NFL experience than a rookie. I think Khalil Shakir is going to be in for a huge day for Bills Mafia going against Jarrian Jones, a rookie for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And let's not forget the Jacksonville Jaguars have kind of changed things defensively with coordinators, and I think there's a lot of learning that's going on, especially on their offensive line, bringing in Mitch Morris, bringing in Gabe Davis and some new faces, especially on the offensive line with Mitch Morris and Anton Harrison, young players that are trying to develop with not a lot of total NFL experience, but to build that continuity, to totally understand what everyone on the offensive line is doing. I'm sure Mitch Morris is sitting there banging his head on the table, coming from the Buffalo Bills, who had the continuity year after year going to the Jacksonville Jaguars where they're starting from scratch. And it doesn't just end with a rookie Jarrian Jones. They also have Monteric Brown starting on the perimeter corner for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And when I look at it, we could take a look at Monteric Brown, who's rated at only 65 overall. He is also 6 foot. Also, really not top-notch speed, right? 87 overall speed. So you get a guy like Curtis Samuel, someone that presents some speed on the outside to hit a home run over the top. Monteric Brown does have 2 years of experience. He's only 25 years old, but I still think this opens the door for our guy Keon Coleman, who's 73 overall, going against a 65 overall Monteric Brown. Keon Coleman at 6'3", Monteric Brown at only 6 foot. They're both the same overall speed. I really think Keon Coleman's going to have an ability to ball out against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now I get it, the Bills are without Terrell Bernard. We are out without Taron Johnson. So it's going to really open the door here for Cam Lewis going against Christian Kirk. We all know how good Christian Kirk is, and this is a huge opportunity for our guy Cam Lewis to completely ball out here for the Bills. And really depending on how the game unfolds, I think the Bills can come out in nickel. We could also come out in dime, especially if we're up by a double-digit touchdown lead. And I think that's going to open the door for another guy like Jamarcus Ingram to get on the field, Damar Hamlin to get on the field. Cole Bishop maybe sees some snaps this game too. We have to just wait and see what unfolds. Maitland Spector making sure that we're getting a line right too, because Travis Etienne is an absolute dynamic running back in the NFL. But when you really look at it, Bills are a little bit bigger in size with Maitland Spector compared to Terrell Bernard. Tank Bigsby for the Jacksonville Jaguars is a pretty big running back, but they are dealing with their own injuries, and he might not be able to go again. We could see some clips here about what the Jacksonville Jaguars are actually good at. Trevor Lawrence didn't throw an interception. He's good at taking care of the football. I mean, only completing less than half of his passes, but still takes care of the football. And we all know turnovers is what will lose you games. Travis Etienne and his ability to do some amazing things here. Known to be a fast, dynamic running back, but willing to stick his head right into the thick of things. Also, Brian Thomas Jr., the wide receiver. You could see what a greatly timed pass this was. Trevor Lawrence anticipating things, delivering the ball for a touchdown against the Miami Dolphins. Another clip here from Travis Etienne, just doing Travis Etienne things, kind of similar to James Cook. Just a great running back. Big news for the Bills here is that they are dealing with some injuries, most notably to Evan Ingram, who is a dynamic tight end. You consider the linebackers with Dorian Williams, with Maitland Spector. I mean, Buffalo Joe could very well get out there too, but a lot of inexperience for the Buffalo Bills linebackers. Having to cover a guy like Evan Ingram would have been tough, and it looks like he is going to be ruled out this game. And again, last year against the Jacksonville Jaguars, we were in London. They were there for 2 weeks waiting for us, preparing for us for that game. We had to travel there, play them on that dirty turf. We lost Daquan Jones in the first few snaps of the game. We lost Matt Milano. This is going to be a much fairer matchup against the Jacksonville Jaguars this week. So I'm feeling pretty good about this matchup against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I want to hear from you. Drop your comments down below. What other matchups do you think the Bills have a huge advantage on? I really think a guy like Von Miller is going to create havoc all day for Trevor Lawrence, who doesn't like traffic near his feet. He's just going to be throwing errant passes, maybe not turnovers, but he is just going to have a hard time completing things. Even Greg Rousseau balling out. I think he's going to continue to do some amazing things. And you look at this offense with Keon Coleman, Curtis Samuel, even Khalil Shakir in the slot, who I think is going to do tremendous. Dalton Kincaid could easily get matched up there too and do some big-time things. But I think really the Bills have some huge advantages versus the Jacksonville Jaguars, to include us being at home Monday night. This is just going to be huge. I think the Bills are definitely going to get the W. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like, subscribe. That's how you're going to support my efforts for creating videos just like this. Don't forget to check the links in the description. You can use SeatGeek and promo code BNC to get $20 off these Monday night tickets, concerts, any sort of event in your local area, $20 off. Use promo code BNC at SeatGeek. Also, the BNC chicken wing merch. You guys can get free shipping. Link down below. Appreciate you guys, and go Bills.